Hello and welcome to Miscast TV. And I'm your host, Todd Tebow the Sailor Murray, and this...
The fire is rising.
What? There's no subtitles. I
Oh.
don't know.
And I'm Joe Finley. Hi.
Oh!
Lots to talk about today, so best not waste it on sleep apnea equipment.
Yeah, it's probably pretty pricey too, huh?
What? I'm not paying for it.
Who cares?
It's insurance, baby.
Yeah.
Take that, world.
Take that. So, before the tape runs out, what are we yakking about here?
Oh, we got a lot to talk about. You wanted to talk about the royal wedding.
Oh, yes, I did, yeah. The royal wedding. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
He was going to sing that exact song there, but he couldn't make it.
Full Latin.
Because Elton John fucked him over.
Except the over part.
Under.
I missed the plane.
Hey, ow.
I missed the plane. I was too fucked.
I think they just left from Elton.
And not fucked up. So yeah, a lot going on with that. But you had a very specific point.
Yes,
which
yes.
was a crazy fact.
This is a true fact. The royal wedding here in North America, for the upper portion, whatever, different time zones. Anyways, was about 4 o'clock in the morning. At 4 o'clock in the morning, every major pornographic website like Pornhub and the others, literally, essentially, was like a ghost town. It was like every single person mid-jack was like, oh yeah, what time is it? 4 o'clock. Oh fuck! And then they just ran over, pants around the ankles, shuffled, sat down, turned on the royal wedding, and most likely continued masturbating.
I like to think that at this point, now that they're into something solemn and all that, like dicks out still hard, but I picture that they're just kind of like slowly kind of just tickling up the balls and up the shaft.
Yeah, they
kind of like,
just keep maintaining the erection or the feeling if you're female.
Yeah, exactly.
And enjoying the royal wedding. I would like to see.
Mush your shit
I think that
down.
a lot of people had like little penis hats on, like Pippa.
Oh yeah,
Like the little one to the
side.
side, and like maybe like a gay couple. One was Meghan Markle. It had a little wedding dress, and he was Prince Harry.
Yeah,
And they're like, and now you may kiss the bride, and they tuck their penises together.
Yes, they dock.
Yeah, they dock.
Yeah.
You may now dock your wife.
Yeah. Why has that never been a thing I ever said before? That's amazing.
So apparently the only people who watched the royal wedding during the actual time were creepos.
At least at the very beginning. I'm
Pervs,
sure most people like
creepos.
DVR, but that was a crazy thing for me to do. Like,
Pornhub came out with that, and they said like there was like nobody on there.
Well, and
like rated 4, like everybody just signed off.
And you said that right when you started saying Pornhub, I was waiting to hear there was like a huge spike in British porn,
or
something
like
that.
But like wedding
then you're
porn.
like, no, everybody just stopped.
Yeah, you may now bang your wife in front of your friends and family.
You may now.
All right.
You may now watch Suits and divorce your wife.
Yeah.
So
what did you saw Solo?
Yes, I went and saw Solo last night. This will come out later than yesterday. Anyways, I saw it. It was on the.
You saw the movie, and you were like pretty middle of the road. Like, I thought you were going to be like doing cartwheels, and you'd be all jazzed up. And
well, I think the main thing right off the bat is that I put it at a very high bar because I always put Star Wars.
The old high bar.
And it doesn't even matter, like, even during the prequels, like, the first one wasn't good, and then I went and saw the second one, I'm like, doesn't matter, the second one's going to be out of this world, wasn't good, and then the third one, I'm like, it doesn't even matter, this one's going to be the best one.
This one's going to make it for the other ones. It's going to be so good that then I'll think the first two were awesome.
Yeah, now it's going to put it all together.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, like you're missing something, some key piece of
it was, I enjoyed the movie, all in all. It was super action packed. Nobody could say that wasn't going down. But And I gotta say, like, Woody Harrelson, Emilia Clarke were out of this
How
world.
was Glover?
Donald Glover was good. He was a little cheesy, but I liked it.
Right.
I liked that he was cheesy. Like, he kind of acted
Lando might be a little cheesy back in the day, right? Like,
he was, but he's also kind of like he has no responsibilities. So picture Lando in college,
right?
Kind of, right? Like he has nothing to be worried about. He's just like he's just a schemer. He's just whatever.
Not even
right?
his life.
No, not real. Well, actually,
Wow.
he does. He's a bit of a coward in it.
Less.
Cool twist. I will obviously I'm not going to spoil it here because he hasn't seen it. I don't give a shit if you guys have seen it because you can just hit pause or skip over things or whatever. He can't. This is real life, motherfucker.
Right. This is my life.
So, life. Whatever.
Whatever.
I'm just gonna ruin. The second I turn this off, I'm gonna ruin it just to make him sad.
Lando dies in the end. Like, oh my god, what?
I loved it even more. But yeah, like all in all, good. But it wasn't like blow your mind like The Last Jedi.
It's disappointing.
So,
I was really rooting for it.
But here's the problem: it's when you're gonna make a lot of these movies.
Some of them gotta be duds.
Some of them gotta be dead, but this was in no way, shape, or form a dud. I can't express that enough. It just wasn't
as good as the
literally
others.
I just felt disappointed because it wasn't the best Star Wars movie I've ever seen.
Right.
Essentially.
Right.
So and that's just literally how it's gonna be. And I mean, like even The Force Awakens, as much I enjoyed The Force Awakens.
And you said you think that I will like it better than you liked it.
Yes, because you love just a good
I like a good romp.
blow them up.
I like a good romp.
Right? And this one is a lot of romp.
Oh yeah.
A lot of romp. And there's some pretty
as much romp as in Romper Room?
Maybe more. There's probably I would argue because they're in space there's more room to romp.
More romping than Romper Stomper?
I don't want to talk about this now. Anyways, go check it out if that's your thing. If it's not your thing, don't check it out.
Don't.
But if it's one of those things where you're like, oh, I'll catch it when it comes out on Blu-ray. No. You'd go see, if you want to go see it, you still go see it in the big screen.
Yeah.
But this is something else we talked about too, because this movie was considered, I wrote on IMDb today and on some other things, a flop.
A flop, which is, I don't think any movie in the first 2 days can make $100 million and be considered a flop.
No, when it more than doubles the next thing on the list, which is still another huge hit.
It was Book Club. Oh no, it wasn't. It was the Avengers. Avengers was 3. Book Club was 4.
Yeah.
Riveting.
Book Club.
Candace Bergen is back, baby.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
want to
they're doing
spoil
Murphy
it for
Brown.
you.
They're doing
but-
Murphy Brown. That's a legit thing.
Oh, like the new Murphy Brown.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all coming back around.
We're doing it. But yeah, I mean, it made
89.
like I don't know where they get these numbers from. We were talking about this earlier. I don't know where they just get these magical numbers. It's going to make this much. It's expected to make this much money.
Where, like, who are they talking to? Where do they get the idea for this? Like, what do they base that on?
Well, that's the real question. What do they base that on? Because
They go around town asking? Like,
is it based on specifically, oh, we're releasing that on this holiday weekend, therefore it's going to make more money? Well, no, I think that because they're releasing it on a holiday weekend, the box office is going to make this much money. And then and then you have to base your expectation on what's in the box office.
What's in the box?
Avengers is still out. Deadpool's only a weekend.
just came out. Yeah.
Like it's new still.
Yeah.
And sure enough, what did you say? It made like $50 million?
$50 million.
So, and exactly what Todd said. This made $101 million. That made $150. Guess what?
That's exactly what they projected it to make was 130 to 150 million.
So if Book Club was its only competition, it's at 150 million, no problem.
Yeah.
So really, and again, I'm reading all these articles, and they're like,
What's-
are they going to stop making all these Star Wars movies now because of this horrible bomb?
This flop.
Like, it's just like, wow, it's like by next week it will have made all its money back.
Yeah, exactly.
And then everything else, and then by the time it comes out on Blu-ray, it will have made like hundreds
it'll
and hundreds of
be making
millions
more
of dollars.
Well,
in
because
profit.
I bet you all the people that went to see Deadpool 2 this week and next week, and they're going to go see Solo.
Yeah,
So I'm going to make a prediction right now.
that's it.
My prediction is that next weekend, Solo domestically makes around 68 million.
Okay.
Because it was 80 something. I think it'll do almost the same it did.
Oh, interesting.
That's my guess. I don't think it's going to fall. It'll fall off slightly, but not like they think it's going to.
That would be an interesting. That's an interesting call. You heard it here
It's my
first.
lock-in of the week.
What kind of lock is that? It looked like a cryptex.
Oh, it was huge.
it was the Ron Howard thing. Right?
Yeah,
Oh,
nicely
right.
done. Nicely done.
What else was there? We wanted to talk about
Arrested
Arrested Development. Jinx, you owe me a
Pepsi Cola.
Ding.
I drank way too many. I'm all fucked up.
I drank probably 1 or 2 more than him. I feel fine.
He's feeling a little under.
Yeah, exactly. 2 more, I'll be ready for bed.
Exactly. Just 2 more lines, I'll be ready.
Yeah, no
for
doubt.
sleepy time.
So, Arrested Development just came out on Netflix.
Yeah.
Marred in drama.
Yeah.
Surrounding, I guess where it starts is Jeffrey Tambor
Yes.
and his accusations and all these different things.
Yep.
From,
Apparently he's a real dick.
Apparently so. So, again, I don't know any of these things. I'll assume that what people are saying aren't just outright lies.
Right.
And go from there, because I don't really have to do
He admitted he said that he said he never put his hands on anybody. He said somebody's claiming that he grabbed him or slapped him or something. He said he never put his hands on anybody,
Yeah.
but he did admit to being a total asshole.
Yeah.
He admitted, he's like, I'm a dick to people on set and stuff. He's like, I can admit that, but he's like, I never touched anybody.
Yeah, I mean, I can't speak to any of that. But then the drama started to ensue with the rest of the cast, because then Jessica Walters said something about inappropriate behavior towards her.
Yeah.
And then Jason Bateman. I don't even really remember the quote that he said, but it was really kind of a. I think it just acknowledged that he's like, that Jeffrey is difficult on set, and he's like, and you just kind of get used to difficult people on set and that kind of thing. He's like, you've been in this business long enough, kind of thing. And then people took that to then mean, like, basically you're just blowing off people who are
Right.
accusing him of things and stuff like that. And he wasn't meaning to do that, and he doesn't strike me as the kind of guy who
I
would
don't
mean
think
to
he
do
is
that.
either.
So, like,
But he's right, though. In a Hollywood sense, like, you just get used to the guy being a dick. He's there. You can't do
Yeah.
anything about it.
and that's, I mean, again, it doesn't, and I think, and his apology says that doesn't excuse the
Right.
behavior. And so, yeah, definitely if that behavior is going on, it's not good, for sure. But I think that what he was saying was it kind of made everybody, like, apathetic, which is maybe why it got out of hand, whatever happened.
Right.
And it's because nobody was really stopping it, because they're just like, oh, there he is being difficult again. And, like, there's Harvey Weinstein, standing behind that plant, because they're always on the wrong
weird
angle that
for-
they don't realize he's doing something in that
Yeah,
plant.
they're
And
always
just
like-
he's just like, God,
So he's just out of sight.
he must have Parkinson's or something while he's watering that
sweating
plant.
and
Yeah, it's just like
jerking around.
Oh, and he's been arrested, folks.
Well, there
I
you
don't know
have
for
it.
what, because I'm always on the exact opposite side of that plant.
That's right, eh?
But Mira Sorvino
I
tells
was
me
wondering,
it was
like
bad.
like a Kevin Spacey was, he's Kevin Spacey. He's like a legendary actor. Jeffrey Tambor is nowhere up to that level. How can somebody on his level be a dick on set and people, anybody, even the producers, be like, fuck off?
He is, for TV though, he's a mega heavy hitter
He's
though,
a
because he had
big,
Larry
right.
Sanders, and he had he's always been around.
He's always been in something, yeah.
Yeah, he was like between, and he's always up for, like, I'm pretty sure he won Emmys for Larry Sanders.
I think
he
he
won
did too,
Emmys
yeah.
for, and I think he was at least up for Emmys for Arrested
Arrested
Development,
Development.
and he won a ton of everything for Transparent.
Yeah.
So it goes to your head, I guess. I don't know. I can't imagine being a jerk for any
I know,
reason.
like,
I'm really good at my job, so I'm gonna be a
I'm just gonna be a
dick to
total
you.
asshole now.
And it's
You
like,
can't do it without me.
well, it's like the whenever I think about the Christian Bale blow up from back in the day, it was just some guy who makes pennies compared to him, and he moves, and he's like, and I'm gonna go on a 10-minute
Freaks,
rant
yeah.
and single you out in front of everybody, and
That
then
was a
tell the
dick
director
move.
that he has to be fired, or you're not showing up on set the next day, and just blah blah blah, and like instead of just, hey, can you please not, like, I find that really distracting. Can
Yeah.
you please not do that? Okay, because that guy, I'm
It's
sure
that-
would have went, oh, I'm so
Yeah,
sorry. I will
exactly.
I will get.
Well, he's always doing the weight loss, the weight gain. He's probably always in a bad mood. He looks like he's a cranky fuck. If anybody's got like a too big of an ego for acting, it's him.
He probably fucking
And
had.
he's a very overrated actor.
He's the best. I've seen his ribs. That's all that counts for me. Which is why those ladies who puke everything up are so good. No, I'm kidding.
Or keep it all down. I do the opposite. I have bulimic women puke into my mouth so that they don't waste what they're throwing. I can't handle waste.
Oh, I just thought you meant like they keep all their food down so they've got a little bit of weight on them. So I like a thick woman. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I want to take 2 helpings home with me tonight, girl.
You will never see me body shame somebody. And like the closest would be, get off of me. But I'm like,
you're a little too big.
But even then, it's still like, I let him on me. I'm like, let me just get behind you.
Just half and half. Half on the bed.
Which half?
You decide.
Reverse
my
cowgirl.
ribs are broken.
Reverse cowgirl. My hip.
Reverse cow.
My
Snoo
pelvis
snoo.
wheel. So, Larry, what did you want to say? Because you were like, oh.
Oh, I remember. I don't know what it was. We were somewhere, Arrested Development. It's like on the tip of my brain. It's a casting for a movie or something. I'll get it back. It'll come back.
We'll get there.
Anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world.
There is, yeah.
Let's talk about the royal wedding again. Yeah, there's so much to cover.
I'm going to a theme park tomorrow with the best roller coasters ever, and then I'm going to see Slayer.
That's what he's doing tomorrow.
I'm gonna have you like sunburnt.
I'm also probably going to be sunburned. I'm going to my daughter's soccer game.
Oh, yeah.
And if she doesn't score a goal, I'm going to pitch a fucking fit.
Yeah, you're going to be that shirtless, way too red dad screaming. You've been drinking in the sun all day.
Yeah.
You're like, you don't know where the kids are. You don't give a shit.
No,
Now you're half pissed off that you don't have to show up to the thing. Get into a fight with a soccer mom.
I loved going to my kids' games and stuff like that. Abby was not the most attentive player in previous years and stuff like that.
She's a little
She
kid.
just like, no, exactly. And that was, you put it off to that. But even like other kids are still running their hearts out. And then she does this weird like heel kick run. Like, it's just like, you could see it. There were just times when she was just kind of over being out on the field.
I'm over it.
You get it. And sometimes it gets hot and whatever and all that stuff. And then, sure enough, her last 2 games I had to miss, both of which I was at work. Both games she scored a goal. She scored her first goal on the day that I missed, and then she scored on her last official game of the season. She scored an
She's like, pressure's off. Daddy's not here screaming.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna win. She loses on purpose just to piss you off.
With a knife to the cat's throat.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, she did that. So I made sure. I told my wife, I'm like, you have to keep her awake for me, and then I took her out for ice cream when I got home.
Right. Oh my god, at 3 a.m.
Yeah, I was like,
she's awake drinking coffee, like, oh, the poor dear.
You and I are gonna take this brick, which is the key to Dairy Queen.
Yeah, this is key to Dairy Queen in a marker written on it.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say, I just put it's fan food, which I still don't. If somebody can explain to me what that means,
like if you're a fan of food.
Well, to me, like when I picture it's fan food,
like a sports team.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like when you go to like a game, and it's like the weird
tailgate
footlong chili dog with like some of those. Have you seen some of those ones, especially at the minor league places and stuff like that? Forgive my sweat; it's really hot in here.
I have been sweating balls all day.
Yeah, literally balls.
Oh my god!
But yeah, anyways, though, like some of these minor league parks and stuff like that have the like worst for you ever things. It's like, it's a chili dog, but the hot dog stuffed with pizza, and the pizza's got arsenic on it.
And the bun is a hot dog.
Yeah. Or it is. It's another hot dog.
I was gonna say
the giant sausage.
I was
cut down the middle.
The bun is a donut, but hot dog is even better. Like, fuck you, double down.
Fuck.
I just accidentally made the greatest food. Well, that's like at the CNE. It's like they are literally Canadian, like the heart attack pavilion.
Yeah. Well, all of the fairs.
And it's
and
like,
stuff
oh my god.
But they go out of their way. They like do, and I know a lot of places do that. The deep fried cola, and they do. It's
that's
just
the greatest thing I've
It's
ever
just basically the syrup mix. It's basically a
like sugar syrup and deep fried.
Or what's the word? Funnel cake with like the syrup in it.
Yeah, it's probably amazing. Oh my god, it's probably like, so good.
But literally, they just, I feel like, you know how sometimes you like, just arbitrarily say, you're like, I don't get how they come up with these ideas, they just throw a dartboard at something. I feel like somebody just like puts on a blindfold and just feels around like
a table,
the candy section of a corner store
candy
or something. And whatever they get, they pull it up and they're like, deep fry it.
Throw that in the deep fryer,
It's gonna
baby.
be great.
Yeah, I wonder what they'll have at Wonderland.
I don't know.
I remember that's the first place I ever saw those Dippin' Dots.
Yeah,
It was
the
like space ice
future.
cream. The ice cream of the future.
I remember trying that and being like, I can't believe this, and now just being kind of annoyed by it.
It's weird.
You
I
can
don't
like buy
it.
it out of a vending machine
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
It's weird.
Yes, you can.
So
Yeah.
that's our hot take on Dippin' Dots.
Dippin' Dots, you've been owned.
Gotcha.
Dippin' Dots stock has plummeted. Like
Yeah.
they just.
We took it out.
It's like when Kylie Jenner mentions
Dippin'
the company
Dots
and it's just
flopped.
like
Yeah, Dippin' Dots just flopped.
flop till you drop.
Good
Check it
lord.
out, baby, yow!
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Todd's gonna do a solo.
It's a solo for the movie Solo.
Oh, nice.
What do you want? Acoustic, electric, or Howl?
Definitely Howl.
C. Thomas Howell.
Howl seems like it's
Hi, I'm C. Thomas Howell. Hi, I'm C. Thomas Howell. Hi, I'm C.
Stay gold, Pony Boy. You know he is Pony Boy. Set a towel.
This is the greatest. It's a solo for the movie. Solo. That could be Chewie. It could be anybody.
That sort of rhymed.
Go see the movie.
Paul Bettany is in it. He's gonna try and win it. Hey, that brunette girl, is that Amelia Clark? First I thought it was some kind of shark. I don't know. Alright, let's put that away, 84.
This might be the greatest thing I've ever seen.
I'm depressed.
I feel great. When he feels depressed, I know I've done my job.
We have a balance system for our emotional stability. If one of us is doing well, you know, like the other one. It's sometimes I'll wake up and I go, I feel good today. I'm like, I better call Todd. He's hanging from something.
Yeah. Or like I'm about to jump, you can do
Yeah.
the traffic. Don't jump. You're like, oh,
Hey,
no.
Todd, get down, get down.
Look at what I found.
Oh, Todd's cat. Want to watch Todd get scratched by my cat?
Look at this.
Her name is Buffy.
Oh, Buffy, you're a star now, Buffy.
You're a star. Todd just really likes to have cat hair all over his black clothing.
That pussy hair on me. Oh, yeah, oh my God.
So much.
Is that a fake mustache?
Why
Like
would
hundreds
you
of them?
do
Like,
that?
Jesus.
I don't
Oh.
even own many black clothes because I
I
have
think you're going to say, I don't even own cats. Where are these
No.
things coming
Yeah.
from?
I always drop a salmon on my kitchen floor and leave all the doors open, and whatever happens, happens. Sometimes I just get a weird vegan. But yeah, what else is out there in the world right
It's
now?
getting hot.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
getting hot out there.
We're starting to fade from the heat.
Yeah.
All right. Well, before Todd struts out, we're gonna end this one.
Yeah.
Um,
Shut her down.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, as always, definitely check out the podcast, Miscast
Done with
Commentary.
this.
He's done, but I'm not done. Check out Miscast Commentary. Lots of good stuff going on. We've got next week. Lord. You got to take toys away from them. Sometimes it's the only way they'll learn. Our Lord of the Rings episodes are coming up. You will get those as of Friday. From whatever this is. Whatever
You're a
next
monster.
Friday is, they'll be available. That's fine.
Lord of the Rings is pretty cool.
So, definitely
It's
check those out.
sweat.
The cat's rubbing up against the tripod now. I'm looking over there. This is what happens when you have a real professional setup going on here. But as always, thank you guys all for checking us out. And follow us on Twitter. Do all that kind of stuff. Just do all the things. Yeah, you're at a computer or on a phone that can access such applications. Okay, so just do it. Bye, everybody. What happened to your voice? So it's just me talking from now on?
Look, Penn and Teller. Oh, fuck.
Wait a minute. All right. Let's end this.
We're still going.
No, we said goodbye already.
No.
So this is bonus footage.
The bloomin' onion.
They don't make them like this anymore, baby.